Welcome to Witchy Therapist Tarot, tarot card readings for intuitive therapists and empaths who love all things witchy. These are general readings. My hope for you is you can use this time to connect to your own intuition and see what resonates for you and leave the rest. I will always include some questions for you to think about from the spread. Okay, today's reading is about the second half of April. I'd like to invite you to take a nice, deep, grounding breath with me before we begin. Okay. Already seeing some cards. Wow. From yesterday's reading. Coming up again. And this can happen because we were talking a lot about some anxiety stuff going on, and we know that doesn't always resolve super fast, right? Okay. Here at the heart of your spread, we have the King of Pentacles. So again, there is this energy here of wanting to feel a sense of stability, wanting to feel like you can tap into that wisdom, feel grounded, have a sense that everything is coming together. You can rely on it. You know what to do. You know how to take care of yourself. Money's flowing in. There is this sense of abundance, right? But it seems like what's been feeling challenging is something around connecting to your intuition about it. And I think what's really been coming up for April so far is this sense of anxiety, right? There's a lot of worry and insecurity coming up, and we can see it in these cards. We see it here in the past, we see it in the future, we see it at the bottom here, we see it up here as well. There's a lot of anxiety that's getting in the way. And when our anxiety is too high, it can be really hard to tap into that intuition. So it's important to figure out ways to stay grounded, feel that groundedness so that we can tap into our intuition better and resolve our anxiety. Because when we're able to look at anxiety and ask ourselves, what's my anxiety asking of me? What is it requiring of me? What action do I need to take? What do I need to do? Once we're able to tap into those messages and take action, our anxiety starts to resolve. We're able to think more clearly, and we're able to move forward. There's some sleepless nights here in the past. There's something that's been really overwhelming and stressful and bothering you here, okay? You know, this feeling of needing to defend yourself, feeling like things or people are coming for you, the situation is coming for you, just really needing to stand your ground, and it's been really overwhelming. Also just a lack mindset. Maybe there's been a lot of negative thinking that's been coming in with the anxiety. But look at this. We have this beautiful emotional offering, the Ace of Cups. There's something beautiful happening and coming in once you're able to tap into that sense of groundedness. Okay? It's really important to be able to do that, because otherwise there is going to be more of that negative thinking, and there's so much abundance, there's so much beauty coming in. We just need to be able to see it. Okay? And I know it's not easy sometimes, but you have the skills to do that. Here we have the Nine of Cups. You know that there's a lot that you do have, a lot that's working, a lot that's beautiful, but I think there's just something coming up for you where it feels like you're just not sure what to do about it, or you're not sure what to do next, and it's feeling like really confusing. There's a choice to be made, you know? And the Lover's card can represent partnerships, and it can also represent choices. So this could be a choice you need to make, or a choice you need to make with somebody else, a partner, but there's a decision to be made. And that might be what's keeping you up at night, just this uncertainty. I always read the Seven of Swords as a sense of insecurity. With anxiety, we can feel really insecure about what to do, about what's best, because it feels so overwhelming, right? So once that choice is made, we can feel more grounded and confident, it helps us overstep that insecurity. And it's important here, we've got the Nine of Wands, to be persistent. You know, look, this guy's tired. He's been through it. But he's protecting what he's built so far, and he's standing strong, and he's really being persistent about it. That's what we have to do with our anxiety and stress and worry sometimes. We have to believe in ourselves. You have the intuitive abilities. You have the capability to do this and to work through this situation. But until you're able to really slow down, ground yourself, whether it's, you know, doing some of your meditation, doing some of your deep breathing, going to a yoga class, putting your feet in the sand at the beach, you know, walking through the grass at the park, whatever it is that'll get you grounded, that will help you slow down, that'll help you connect with yourself, you're gonna be able to work through that anxiety and make that decision. And there's really beautiful things that can come in here. It's just working through that overwhelm. I'm feeling this like decision paralysis here, you know, and sometimes when we feel really unsure, we need to stop and reflect. And I personally think putting pen to paper, sitting in the grass, getting some of that fresh air and sunshine we're starting to get up here in the Northeast might help you do that. Okay, I'm gonna have an angel card pulled here. I think I'm gonna pull 2. These are my archangels. Okay, so we can figure out which archangels can you call upon to help guide you as you're working through some of this decision making and anxiety. Who have we got here? Amazing. Archangel Raziel. And Archangel Uriel. Beautiful. We have the Hermit and the Sun. Beautiful. Archangel Raziel is all about helping you with your intuition and your spiritual path and manifesting opportunities. There's an opportunity coming in, but you got to spend time looking inward to figure this out. It says here, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, self-discovery. Tap into that intuition. You can do that. He can help you do that, and it'll help give you some of that clarity. And then the card, of course, that we all want and need is the Sun. Beautiful, beautiful, positive, happy times ahead. Okay? Archangel Uriel is all about focus and finding solutions. That's what we're talking about here, is decision making. So this is who we want to call upon to help us do that. Once you slow down and work through these thoughts and feelings, Archangel Uriel can help come to those happy conclusions and decisions. And once we make that decision, that tension and anxiety starts to melt away. We start to feel more open to the opportunities that can come in. Beautiful. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for spending this time here with me today. Remember to like and subscribe if you'd like to follow along for more readings with Witchy Therapist Tarot. And I hope you all have a great week. Thanks for watching.